defeating a bunch of Celio is also giving us some points, which is nice. Oh, you chewed that. Liquidation? Ow. I meant to hit up twice. Oh, well. It is what it is. By the way, I forgot to mention it earlier, but, like, I am shocked that the Darkrai quest is locked behind buying Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. And yet all the quest is go to the coastlands, hey, there's a Darkrai. Like, why don't you just, like, give it as a mystery gift or something at that point? Why even make the player go and catch it? If that's, why make it a quest? I thought I was gonna have some kind of, like, cool quest event of, like, chasing down Darkrai and seeing him, like, cause problems or something, and instead it's like, nah, he's just standing there, bro. Shadow Ball! Alright. Well, that handles Celio. Cresselia, what gives me more points on you? Where would you be on this list if it's not alphabetical? At the very bottom. Perfect. Moonblast, agile style moves. And some strong style moves would help too. Just more reports to turn in. I don't care about the Aguav berries. Let's just go over to the Starly and get it done. Caca! What does Shiny Staraptor look like? I don't know if I've ever seen a Shiny Staraptor before. Hi, guys. Let's get this over with. Brown color with a blue tip instead of red. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good. Bum, 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 bum. These guys are low level. Nailed it. A bird! Kill it. Why do you have Psycho Cut? Cresselia does like a backflip for physical moves. That's so funny to me. Bird! To get Arceus and Brilliant Diamond, you have to have a save file of Legend Arceus where you have finished the main story. That's so stupid. Oh, Nintendo. The world is so much more connected with online and the internet now. I guess they can't get away with getting more money by just having version different Pokemon to, like, force people to basically buy 2 copies of the game unless they have a friend who got the other copy from them. So now they're like, listen, we're just completely taking the Pokemon out of the game unless you buy the other games. It's no longer just a case of, like, you know, Surskit only spawns in Emerald, not in Ruby and Sapphire, or whatever it is. Now it's like, listen, you will straight up buy another game. They still do that too? I know they do, but, like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that nowadays, since, you know, everyone is so connected through the internet and all, it's very, very easy to get someone to trade you a Pokemon you're missing. But if you make it where it's like, hey, you can only get this legendary at all if you buy the other game, and then you, like, get that one, then it's a matter of, like, well, now you have no choice. You have to, like, buy You have to buy the other game. It can't just be you find a friend with the other version of the game and they catch you the Pokemon and trade it to you. Now it's like, for you or your friend to get this Pokemon, you have to have bought both games and have save data. You can't get the entire Pokédex in a single game anymore. You couldn't do that in the old games either. You always had version differences. You had to have two, like, you had to have, like, Diamond and Pearl, or you had to, like, have Pearl and your friend had Diamond, etc. But, like, what I'm saying is that's way easier to do nowadays with how prevalent the internet is compared to, like, the early 2000s. Like, these days, even if you're an 8-year-old who, like, needs a Scarlet exclusive Pokemon for your copy of Violet, what the heck? You can find someone online who will do it for you. You get every single Pokemon that existed, just not in the game itself. I think you're talking about something different, bro. I think that we were having a conversation about a Nintendo mechanic, and then you decided to start a conversation on something totally different. Hello. Please investigate 3 massive mass outbreaks. Wait, didn't I? Wasn't that the third one? I thought I already did 3. I did Spheal, then the Celio, and then the Starly one. I guess we'll do this Vulpix one. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Why are the Vulpix level 60? Yeah, they don't put every Pokemon in every game anymore. That's an entirely different conversation from the conversation that we were having. Which, by the way, I'd like to remind everyone, there is no excuse for Game Freak not putting every single Pokemon in a game. It's the highest grossing franchise in the world. They could absolutely get every single Pokemon in the mainline games. Spin-off games like this, like Legends Arceus, you don't have to put every Pokemon in this game. Who cares? But, like, Scarlet and Violet should have all 1,000 or whatever Pokemon. Like, come on. The idea that it's too much work or that they just can't afford to do it is like, listen, I got a bridge to sell you if you think that's true. Like, look at the graphics and whatnot of Pokemon games, and then look at the amount of stuff put in other games and whatnot, and then come back to me and be like, yeah, dude, I just don't think it's physically possible. Yeah, I don't care about the whole, like, rushing the devs argument anymore either. Just, like, Game Freak has money that they could be spending to hire more people. They just refuse to. If the problem is that they, like, don't have enough time with the size of the team that they have, hear me out, bro. Hire more people. Do you know how much money these games make? They could very easily afford to hire more. Dead. Yo, Alpha Dust Noir. This rainstorm is about to end. I'm gonna be really mad. What? I'm right here. I'm right here, game. I'm gonna be really mad if I don't get enough investigations in time because the game didn't count one of the ones I already did for some reason. Why are you all the way over there? Yeah, Pokemon is never gonna improve because they make enough money anyway, so why would they? What's the point of improving your, new horde forms? But this wasn't even... Okay. That wasn't even one of the ones that had a shiny thing, was it? Anyways, why would Nintendo ever improve when they can just, you know, keep making money anyway? There's nothing the Pokemon Company, Game Freak, etc. love doing more than the bare minimum to get record-breaking sales. It seems the Survey Corps really does get the job done. I'm glad I asked you for help. I'm also glad we can get info from the Pearl Clan more easily now. I've got even more information from the Survey Corps to offer mine. Professor Laventon and I have been researching these massive outbreaks too. Captain Silene's orders. I'd be grateful to hear about anything you've discovered. I'd be happy to share. I just have one little request first. Solo, battle me, please. Why? I need to train more in order to become an even greater member of the Survey Corps. I'll be waiting for you at Ginkgo Landing. I'm taking this seriously, so I hope you do too. Where's Ginkgo Landing? Huh, the straightforward passion of the young, most admirable. Are you old? You look young. Ginkgo Landing is over there. Okay. Heal me. They still breaking records with the later gen games? Yeah, I don't know about breaking records, but Pokemon games always make plenty of money. More than enough money for them to continue to do the bare minimum. And it's never going to change because you have people who will still keep buying the games no matter what. But not me. I didn't buy Sword and Shield, didn't buy Scarlet and Violet. I did buy Brilliant Diamond, unfortunately, but that was, you know, my hands were tied on that one. And then this game is actually pretty decent, so I'm fine to support this game. I do not regret buying Legends Arceus. I do regret buying Brilliant Diamond because that game sucked. But didn't buy Sword and Shield, didn't buy Scarlet Violet. That sure as heck isn't going to change. Hi. I need to beat you up. You'll have to battle me if you want to learn more about the massive outbreaks. You're on. You've solved a lot of problems for us since you fell from the sky, but I still have more Survey Corps experience and need to prove that you can depend on me. Doubt it. That's why we need to support the Digimon games like Digimon Survive. Do not buy Digimon Survive. That game sucks. Buy Next Order and the Cyber Sleuths if you want to support Digimon. The Darkest Void. Okay. Why do you not have a Clefable? This is gonna hurt. Darkrai, no! Dude, Darkrai sucks in this game. All it does is miss and get O-code. Why the regret on Brilliant Diamond? That game sucks. Brilliant Diamond was garbage. I regret letting myself be bribed into giving it money because it didn't deserve a single dollar. Die. Well, I don't regret getting bribed. I regret buying the game, though. Ew. Why do you have two fairies? Deserved. Die. Keytran, underrated mon. Never played Diamond or Pearl, but it looked like a cool gin, but I guess I shouldn't buy it. Brilliant you have a grotto instead of a Are you stupid? This chick is stupid, chat. The original Diamond and Pearl are fine, especially for, like, when they were made. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are just cash grab remakes. They're really poorly done remakes, and they, like, add nothing worthwhile to the games. And the worst thing about it, at the end of the day, is that it's just boring. What do you think about Tales of Grace's F getting a remastered version? I think it's about time. Graces and Zillia 2 have been locked on the PlayStation 3 for far too long. All of them should be ported. So I'm very glad that Graces F is getting ported. Hopefully it sells really well, and then they port Zillia and Zillia 2. You idiot, this should be a Raichu. As someone who does not... Yo, Volt Tackle looks sick. As someone who doesn't even, like, enjoy mainline Pokemon anymore at all, Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, good remakes. They added to it. They, like, added to Gen 3 and gave you, like, more stuff to it while reliving the original in general. Same thing with Fire Red and Leaf Green and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are still, like, the best Pokemon mainline games ever released, more or less. Then when they remade Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they were like, hey, we're going to make it look really ugly, like weird chibi bobblehead designs. And also there's, like, literally nothing. Literally, we're going to add, like, nothing to... It's literally the original Diamond and Pearl. We didn't even add... They didn't even add the stuff from Platinum. Like, they remade Diamond and Pearl and didn't add anything from Platinum, which was, like, the fixed version of those games. It was ridiculous. You're incredible, Solo. I want to become strong like you. If I could become a worthy opponent, then I know I could do the Survey Corps proud. You will never be a success as long as you have a Pikachu. You understand how I feel, Pikachu? If we can understand each other, that means Pikachu and I really can get stronger. Wrong. Not unless you slap a Thunderstone on its forehead. And I think we'll start by sharing a nice big plate of potato mochi. Okay, goodbye. Oh no, I nearly forgot to tell you what I came to tell you. I'll explain what the professor and I discussed. We think Pokemon are gathering around lingering traces of energy left behind by the space-time rift, but we need to investigate more to learn how these energy traces relate to the rainstorms. I don't understand a word you're saying, but it sounds like you know what you're talking about. I promise I'll become a worthy opponent to you, Solo. Doubt it. One you can depend on when you want to grow stronger yourself. Doubt it. I'll see you later, Mai. I like the Survey Corps. It's good to see young people so passionate about their cause. How old are you? All right, next we visit the Coronet Highlands. Yeah, just going through them all one by one. Or at least that would be the plan, but I've yet to hear of a single sighting of a massive outbreak in the Highlands. Oh, never mind then. If and when we do hear of any sightings there, let's meet up at the Highlands camp. Yeah, okay. Do-do-do-do. How'd you enjoy Pokemon Sun and Moon? I think at the time, when I played it on the channel, I think. At the time when I was playing it, I wasn't sick of Pokemon yet. But looking back at them now, they also suck. Every Pokemon game sucks. All the mainline games suck. Even looking back at my favorites, like Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, etc., I don't even like them anymore. The Pokemon formula is way too stale and, like, unfun. If it's a mainline game, I basically want nothing to do with it. Chat, what do I need to do for the Manaphy thing? Where is it? The Sea's Legend. I don't even remember the hint that he gave me. What about Ultra Sun and Moon? It's just like a worse version of Sun and Moon, also a mainline game. What's the trick here? I saw some people, I ended up timing them out because they were trying to leave spoilers, but they said it has something to do with another game, like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl or something. Do you have to, like, I already have save data from them, but, like, do you have to, like, play them and it tells you the answer or something?